Hey, welcome to people. No, I would say I'm more on the comfort. Let's put it that way. I'm more on the comfort, Miss Lady. And just say I'm more on the comfort. So I'm seeing Maddie's true colors. Actually, that'd be a better title. Let's do it that way. I like that. That's a better title, actually. Thank you for correcting me on that. But I appreciate that their GLM. I'm glad you corrected that. Maddie's true colors. But yeah, Maddie is no more. He's shown his true colors. He shows how controlled and whipped that he is. He lets because just yesterday he says, Corey, if I was doing a stream, I wouldn't hesitate. I would not hesitate getting you up. I would not. I would help in a blink of an eye get you. Now that Laura and the rest of them in there controlling him as much as you are, because he is that whipped. He's shown his true colors. Now he's letting you, not just Lauren, but you control him. So he's letting Lauren control him as much as she controls Wendy. I'm not cool with that. Yes, it does hurt. It hurts my feelings, but what do? You counter strike. You know what counter strike it is? Your little GLM. Do you know what chess is? You know, playing chess. There's a move, but there's a move after, and there's counter attacking. Obviously, I don't think you do. But if he's gonna let Lauren in, take control, because like I said the other night, just yesterday, we're getting along. Actually, I was up defending him against you. But this is what I get repaid back. And out of respect, he has a wrench, but he has no respect to give me a wrench or whatever. You could say it's begging. You can call it whatever you want. I don't care. But it's called counterattacking. And the abuse that he's betraying, I don't have to take. I've shown nothing but respect for that guy, and he goes like threats. When he's going to learn, I don't make threats. I make promises. If that's what he wants to do, then Matty is no more. He chose his path on this. He chose what he wanted to do. He chose that Lauren is come in, take control. He's going to let you take control. He is whipped. And he's going to let basically bitches control him. Yeah, well, that's not my problem. Hey, Super Tramp, what's up? Matty has shown too much disrespect. And him and I were cool. We're hanging out. I usually defending Matty against this GLM. I stood up for him yesterday and last night, having our dance offs. And he says, Corey, when I'm doing a StreamYard, I won't hesitate getting you up. In a blink of an eye, you can come up. Then, as soon as Lauren and this GLM comes, no, Corey, you're not coming up. You're not coming up. I see you back here. You're not coming up. Fine. They too could play at this game. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. I'm not triggered. I'm not butthurt. I'm just disappointed. And GLM, if you don't know what disappointment is, it's a difference, big difference between being butthurt and triggered, okay? So learn that difference before you come up here, bitch, and try to own me. Because I'm no Matty. I'm not whipped. Bitches like you and Lauren have to have control. You man hate, you man bash. You have to have control. And please tell me you're not a fucking fat ass bulldyke Lauren like Lauren is. But Matty has shown his true colors. And I'm not going to take it. GLM, if that makes you sleep better at night thinking that you owe me, then fine. I really don't care. Obviously, you're that immature to think that you have to have ownership to make yourself feel better because you're that insecure. The only people that like Lauren and you, GLM, that feel like you have to do the sandbox tactics is because you're that insecure within yourselves to try to have ownership, to think that you own someone. Well, I know I own you guys. I've owned Matty, I own you. That's why you're in here in my chat right now. Because I am so owned. Okay, we got it. We got it clear. You own me. All right. It makes you sleep better at night. Fine. Keep thinking that. I don't care. Well, Super Chat, if you want to get on, I can explain it better. But been nothing but respectful to Matty and stuff. Yes, I banned him a couple times in Discord to show that. And Super Trump, you know me enough. I don't make threats. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do. It's a promise. Now, when I get to the point I'm done with the abuse, I'm not going to take it no more. And we were fine until Lauren came in and this GLM came in. And he said, next time I'm on, Corey, and I'm doing a StreamYard, hey, Weezy, I see you back there in the private chat, that he will not. Oh, sure. Now Lisa Lindley gets on. Damn it. The thing is, he said that in a blink of an eye, I would not hesitate. Corey, I'm going to have you on. I love you. I love you so much. I was like, bam. But as soon as I try to get backstage, of course, that's when Lauren is going to get on, GLM. And they're telling him not to have Corey on. Then automatically, no, Corey, I'm not going to have you on. I'm not going to have you on. I'm not going to. Okay. Do you own your room or does Lauren and GLM own your room? Because they're owning you like Wendy. But okay, fine. Like I said, I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. I thought we had a better connection, better online friendship. But, Matt, if you want to play the game, I got no issue playing the game. Because you're messing with the wrong motherfucker. So, Matty, if you don't want to be friends, okay, that's your choice. I got no issue with it. You're not the first and you're not the last that's come in and out of online friendships. If you want to, fine. I'll take that as you call it quits, Matty. You're no longer allowed around here or anymore. And then this time when I actually do delete you and take you away of Discord, This time you're gone for good. It's your decision, not mine. So I mean, you made the choice. You let these bitches control you and own you, and that's what you choose. I wish you luck on your cast in the future and what you got going on, and I wish the best for you. Otherwise, it's nice knowing you, Matty. Goodbye. So, what else is going on out there? GLM is triggered. She triggers very easily, just like Lauren does. She gets. That's why. See, I'm a threat to these guys, like Lauren and GLM and stuff. They find me as a threat. They actually fear me. That's why they act the way they do. That's why they. Of course, they're just cranky ass bitches anyway. Really. I mean, whiny ass, cranky ass bitches that have to have their way, like Joe Walsh. When Joe Walsh does get his way, he's going to throw a tantrum and porn bomb you, porn bomb you. These people have to have their way, or they're going to throw tantrums and they're going to spread rumors and lies and try to ruin you and try to demonize you. I'll be right back. I got to pee. And I think you guys know me long enough. You know, I might joke around and fib and play things up and troll and get you guys to believe something when something is not or not true, whatever. But people that's actually around, I'm. Have I ever lied? Can we be honest? Have I ever really ever lied about anything? No. Like I said, I might fib and troll and get you guys to believe something is not true, but at the end of the day, I obviously know it's not true. But a few nights ago, days ago, Matty was on. You know, I think I've earned a wrench. Okay, I'm not going to beg for a wrench, but someone said, "Well, you know, give Matty, have him give you a wrench, and then you give him a wrench. You know, out of friendship and respect." And I said, obviously, it's a new channel. And then the people who had the wrench lost the wrench because it's a new channel, it's a new thing. So the people do get up, I will give them a wrench. Which reminds me, I think Wheezy was Wheezy just in here? And Supertramp. Let me put my money where my mouth is. And I thought I saw, yeah, there's Wheezy. But a few days ago, I said, I respect that. You know, give Matty a wrench to give me a wrench, which I respect. I respect that. So I gave him a wrench, and I was asking, "Where's my wrench?" Out of respect, and you got Jerry and some others in there. Okay, give me just a minute, Wheezy.
No problem.
I says, "Okay, where's my wrench?" Out of respect, I says, "You know, Matty, out of respect, it's just right that he's you're right." So he's on his phone. He says, "I'll moderate you later." Okay, I'm fine with that. And then Lauren comes in, and the Ella, or the GLM, I keep wanting to call her Ella for some reason. And then they counteract that, and then he's like, "Okay, no, you're not going to get a wrench. I see you backstage. You're not getting backstage now." It's okay. Well, I guess there goes the respect.
Corey, I just wanted
But
to clear
everybody's
something.
like, Corey, Matty, you give him a wrench. He's been good to you. He stands up. He's like, and then Lauren, it's like, okay, fine.
Corey, I wanted to clear something up about yesterday. When I was talking about Matty, everybody thought I was talking about you because I said, look in Corey's chat. You could see him talking shit about me. So people thought I was talking about you, but I was talking about Matty because he's been talking shit about me.
I know. Too. Oh, no, Matty has talked shit about you, too, I don't know why.
I don't know either. I love Matty. I really do. I like Matty. I just don't know.
I know. I dig him, too, but I don't have to take the disrespect in this type of abuse, so.
Amen, brother.
Especially when Lauren comes in and now it's taken. And he's so freaking whipped.
Hi, Shamrock.
When Lauren comes in and that GLM comes in, it's like, man, he's just whipped.
Now, I thought GLM was his girlfriend. Wasn't GLM his girlfriend a couple of days ago?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, it turns out that she has a boyfriend, and then she's playing him. She's been suckering to playing him, and I actually stood up for him last night. If you watched last night's cast, because I said a couple nights ago when I was doing a cast, I blocked and banned Matty on Discord. It's because I don't make threats. I make promises. If I say I'm going to do it, it's when I'm joking around or not. If I say I'm going to do this, I actually mean it. But I said just to teach him a lesson. See, I do mean it. Okay, I'm going to let him back. But as soon as I did that, GLM never stood up for him. I made it very clear. Now he is blocked. He's banned on Discord. He's, and that she didn't even stand up for it. It didn't even faze her. If you disrespect a woman, like if you had a girlfriend or wife and that your wife or girlfriend got disrespected, you stand up for her honor. Mm-hmm. She didn't even do that for him. It didn't even faze her.
That's because she has a real
even counteract or anything on it. It's just like, okay, fine. Yeah, he's fucking bad. I don't give a crap because I really don't care for him anyway.
Can I ask a question since God Loves Me is in the chat? GLM, are you Matty's girlfriend? Can I hear it from you if you're Matty's girlfriend or not?
But I did point that out last night to Matty and said, why didn't she stand up for you? Why didn't she counter? Why didn't she do anything or say anything? Because she doesn't give a crap. She's playing you. That's a good question, GLM. Are you Matty's online girlfriend? Because you didn't give a crap when I banned him on Discord and stuff.
He was gloating about her. He was all excited. I thought they were like an idol.
Oh, he is so freaking smitten over her. It's unbelievable. She's playing him, though.
I would say no then. A reasonable person would say no, GLM, that you're not his girlfriend. But not all of us are reasonable. That's why I asked. I didn't ask what I thought.
Well, drama, yes. Matty does it. Matty he plays all sides of the fence.
He does the sneak attacks. Like, he'll make sure you're not around, talk shit about you. Mm-hmm. And then when you catch him, he's like, oh, I knew you were going to see that. Oh, Matty, come on. You knew I was going to see that. There's hundreds of hours of streams that you're involved in. You think I'm going to watch the 1 30-second part where people are sending me where you're talking shit? It's like, that's not a good cover for it. Whatever his problem is with me, I'd love to have a talk about it, but I don't think he will. He's just pretending there's not a problem with me, but he does do the sneak attack.
He does. Like before Lauren came in and before GLM came, but he was we were hanging out. We're cool. He had nothing but respect and nothing. Everything that he had nothing but nice things to say about me, and building me up and trying to promote me and all this. And as soon as Lauren and GLM,
I loved that.
Lauren comes in, bam, turncoat.
I loved your guys' little bromance.
Right, and he's like stabbing and turning that knife and stuff. It's like, oh, I see you backstage. You're not getting up now. No, I'm not letting you up. No, you're not getting up now. As soon as Lauren
I think that was a rad
GLM
bromance.
Comes in and hey, Ash,
you and Matty had a rad bromance.
I guess that's one way of putting it.
But now it's not so rad. Maybe it's a bad romance now instead of a rad bromance.
Well, Matty, you're the one that made the choice, not me. I was trying to reason with you, but you don't want to be reasoned with because you want to be controlled and whipped by a fat-ass slob bull dyke and this GLM that's playing you. Okay, that's your choice. When you get all hurt and you want to cry and you need a shoulder to cry on when it doesn't work out for you with these gals, don't come crying to me. It's done.
Oh, it's official. Ashes is online dating GLM, not Maddie.
Oh, so you got a fat slob bulldyke of Lauren, and then you got GLM because GLM said that she did have a boyfriend. Doesn't mean it's a boyfriend. It could be a girl that wants to be a boy.
It is 2022.
Yes, it is. At least we know Ash is straight.
What do we really know, though? Do we know anything, Corey?
Do we know of the know of the know of the not the know?
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself.
But Maddie, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm going to take off.
I'm sorry.
Corey, I got to take off, but I just wanted to come on and make sure you knew what was going on yesterday. And also, I do want to say that I do love Maddie. So if he watches this, Maddie, I do love you. But you need to stop being a rascal to me, and we can talk about it. All right, Corey, I hope you have a good day.
Peace out, man.
I'll be watching still. I'll comment.
All right, but you made the decision. Yeah, you made the decision, Maddie. I think I gave you plenty of chances. You only could take some, I guess, so much slaps in the face and disrespect. They said I'm not mad. GLM, she loves that word triggered. She doesn't know what triggered and disappointment is, but the difference, but I'm just disappointed. So, Maddie, no, 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 hey, hey, goodbye. That's all GLM knows. GLM knows is triggered. Obviously, you're the one that's triggered, lady. You're very triggered. Okay, Ash, you fight. You fight for GLM that she's yours. Well, Ash, you can have her. GLM, again, do you know the difference between butthurt, triggered, and disappointment is? There's a big difference. I already saw it coming before it even came. So there's nothing to be triggered or butthurt. I'm just disappointed. I thought Matty was better than that. We're hoping that he's going to be better than that. Obviously not. And I'm going to give Matty a chance to look at the message that I sent to him before I actually delete him and ban him for good. So I'll give it a little time for him to look at the message. But yeah, dang it. Of course, Lisa has to get on now. She has like that sixth sense that she knows. See, that's the thing. This GM, she thinks when you're letting out feelings, it's triggered. GL, when are you gonna learn? I don't get triggered. You can't troll me. You can't trigger me. You can't got me. But to her, everyone that vents or expresses their feelings is triggered. Do I sound triggered, GLM? If I was triggered, wouldn't I be screaming and yelling and just Going off the knocker? Okay, well, like I said, if that makes you sleep better at night, thinking that I'm all triggered, then okay. You use that and you sleep better. You obviously don't know me, GLM. What type of what did you marinate the chicken with, Shamrock? One of my favorites is lemon pepper, a little bit of red hot peppers, the dried hot peppers and stuff, marinating it with. And oh, wait. So Susie Q. Okay, let me get this straight. Because now this needs to marinate a little bit. So Matty did not want me on or let me on because he did not want me confrontating or having or lashing out on Lauren. But there's a good but here, Susan. But then Lauren can lash out on me on chat and control Matty. That makes sense. So Lauren can lash out and have her say so on me to control Matty, but I cannot get up and express myself on the situation. Where's the fairness in that? How does that balance out? Explain to me, Susan, how does that one equalize? How does that justify Matty for his actions and showing his true colors? So explain to me, Susan. Not going to let Corey up because Susan or this Lauren gets in, controls him, tell him not to let me up. But his excuse is sorry. So that's his excuse is I don't want Corey up because I don't want him lashing out on Lauren, but then Lauren can lash out on me and control Matty, but I cannot have my thoughts and feelings of the matter. And I was not going to lash out. I was going to have some say so, but I'm not going to lash out. But I could see how that does not balance out. That's not justification. He's controlled, he's whipped. Now, if I tried to get on before she came in, he would have let me up in a snap just like that. But Lauren can lash out on me, but I cannot have any say on the take. Okay, yeah, because that's not justification. There's no balance on that. There's no logic on that, man. I mean, I've been more than fair to this guy, man. Not just a wrench. I let him up. I've been equal. I've been fair to him. And then when it comes to, I get slapped in the face for how fair I've been to this guy and cool actually I've been to this guy. And then he wonders why he gets put backstage, or he wonders why he gets blocked, and he wonders why that now he's going to be blocked on permanently on Discord. Oops, sorry.
Well, and stuff. I ordered some solar panels today. For $72. I can't.
$86,000.
$72,000 and stuff, and Musa pissed on my daughter, and
So what's up, girl?
Not a lot. Let's smoke a bowl together.
I don't know. I usually don't do the wake and bake thing anymore. And
Oh, what?
even though it's going on
Man,
1 o'clock right now.
if I don't wake and bake, I'll kill somebody. I will end up killing some fools. Hello, Arcade. Hello, Susie. Ashes. GLM.
Okay, no more shout outs, or I'm gonna have to porn bomb you.
Why?
I'm doing a Joe Walsh.
Oh.
It's what Joe Walsh. No more shout outs.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to porn bomb you.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I don't know. I think his stuff is all being taken down.
Oof.
I was listening at work and back and forth when Nookie was on his stuff, and they're all fed up with him. And I think I guess the other night he had I forget how many beers that Nookie was like. He was like 30 or 20 something into it, way past his beers. Then he went drunk driving to Wendy's, and then he was yelling and screaming at the guy at the drive-through.
Who, Dream?
Oh, Joe Walsh, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Joe Walsh.
Dream made it home okay, right? He got home. He didn't kill anybody or himself.
Yeah,
okay.
It was like not a minute or two he got home. So I was like, if he lives that close to the bar, what is he driving in the first place?
I don't know, but I'm just glad. I can't believe he did that. I mean, even he was fucked up. I'm glad he didn't live far. I'm glad.
Well, Georgia Fly, Matty just can go take a flying leap at this point, okay? But no,
Maddie.
I guess he was on talking because everyone's just fed up with Joe Walsh, and we're all to blame. The whole world is to blame because his whole life is crap, and he lives in the shed from outside of his mother's house. But he just But I guess the other night, Nookie was saying that he was like 20 or 30 something way past his beers limit, or he went drunk driving to Wendy's and then yelling to the person at the service person at the drive-through. And of course, it's a young kid. They're just kind of new on the job. And the manager took over and told them they can leave and you're not going to get your order. Basically, the manager, she was saying the way Walsh was acting in a certain way, want to play professional. Get the fuck out of here. You're not going to talk to my employee that way. You're not going to treat.
Oh, damn.
And he's like, I'm going to call the cops. And this, the manager said, go ahead, I'll call the cops and get you the fuck out of here.
Wow.
And the next day, I guess Joe Walsh was on the phone like over an hour or so. Nookie was talking about how he's going to get that manager fired. He's going to get him fired. He's going to get him fired. And Jesus Christ, the guy is lost. He's fucking gone.
Wow. I'm sad about you and Maddie, Corey. I love Maddie. I'm very sad.
That's his decision, not mine. So.
Well, I don't want to get into the details of it, but I'm just sad to see it.
Well, I did hear Maddie, was it last night or something about that when he's not in my room, or if I kick him out or something a loss. I says, no, Maddie. When it comes to it, it's your loss, and if you don't let me up, it's your loss. So either way, it's your loss. If that's what you want to choose, Maddie, you want to choose this Lauren and your other gal that you're all whipped over that has a boyfriend that's playing you, that's just stringing you along, but you want to, okay, if you want to, I'm not saying choose between me and Lauren and all this, but obviously that's the decision you want to make, and that's what you want to choose and disrespect. Because obviously I know Maddie longer than Lauren. Lauren Lauren. She goes in and takes control. Just put wedges on everything. And then she knows Maddie comes into my room, so she's driving that wedge. Now that's come to the point. Okay, I won. Maddie's no longer in my room. Okay, then fine, Lauren, you win. He's not worth battling and fighting over. You want him, you have him. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like if you're at a bar and you're trying to fight over a woman, she's yours, not worth fighting over. No person is fighting over like that. Matty, that's what you want to choose. Fine, that you chose. Even though I've known you longer, we've known each other a lot longer than this, Lauren. Fine, you want to show that disrespect? Okay, I'm done. It's not worth the battle. It's not worth. If he wants to be that type of bitch over another bitch that wants to drive a wedge to control, Lauren, he's yours. Okay, take him, have him, enjoy. Feel proud. Have your nose up, your fat ass nose up in the air, and that whatever chins is bobbling. It's not fucking worth it. Yeah,
I'm
okay,
getting
now
so sick of
your,
so many people.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Have
just
your
reading
little
DMs.
cocky parade that, oh, I got another one. Okay, fine. I don't care.
Look,
It's Maddie's loss, not mine, okay?
this isn't to Maddie or anything else. I'm just saying, I mean, the people are going to know who I'm talking about without saying names. If you're fucking mad at me, okay, hold on. Maybe I need to smoke a little bit of weed before I start this. I can already hear it coming out of my mouth, all sideways and upset. So let me just smoke a little bit.
Susie, if you've not seen Lauren on cam, she is a fucking fat ass. She's like a tub of lard. She's like, you take the original movie Blob and the remake of the Blob, you put it together, it's still not as blobbery that she is. Yeah, if you actually seen her on cam, Susie, she is a fat piece of pigment swine whore.
Jesus Christ, Core.
She is though.
If
I
you're
love
mad
her.
at
She's
me,
not fat. I said, like, you see her on fucking cam. Go to her channel. I'm not saying give her the views. Just look at enough when she's a fat pigment of a blob. I love it. And Wheezy didn't believe that she was fat until I trolled her enough to get her on cam, and she got on cam and it blip 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 in her fat chin. And I'm wearing an extra large sweater to cover up your fatness. Only fat people wear sweaters and stuff larger and bigger than what they are. They try to cover up their fat on cam. Oh, Cameron puts 10 pounds on. Well, that must be an extra wide lens on her cam because it's more than fucking 10 pounds on her.
Can you hear me?
She is a fucking fat slob.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
And then she has that frown. She has no lips in that frown, and she's always trying to do the camera angles. And when she takes those pictures, it goes up just like this part of the face. Sounds like you're in a windstorm.
I am. I'm sorry. The wind started to blow. So if I'm a good friend of yours and I get on a panel with this isn't to you or Maddie. This is something totally other different people. I'm a good friend and I get on a panel with someone you don't like, and that automatically to you makes me a shitty person. I'm over that. I'm over that. I'm over it.
I have an update. Wendy's mad at me for being on this stream.
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I just want to say, Wendy, I love you, and I can equally love Corey, and I can be on Corey's streams when I want to.
See, that's what gets. What is it? This control that if you're on someone else's panel, you can't be here. You can't. It's just like the old Kermit and Friends. Or
nobody's allowed to control me. Nobody's allowed to control me.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I do what I want.
I love Wendy a lot.
I love Wendy too.
Which I think she's watching this. Wendy, I do love you a lot, but I'm a grown ass man, and I can talk to whoever I want to, regardless of your arguments or not.
And Wheezy and Shamrock, I know you both love Wendy. You're on her cast. I don't care. That's your.
I know, Corey.
I'm not going to hold that against you.
I appreciate
you have
that.
The right
shit
to
out
do
of that.
And I'm not going to. I'm not going to get all butthurt because. Well, no, you can't be here. You can't be here because
I will say
this,
though, Corey, if I can,
ahead, you have the right.
I will say this. I don't think that Wendy's alone. I think she's probably got some poking and prodding telling people, oh, Weezy's talking to Corey. You shouldn't let him be in here anymore. You shouldn't be friends with somebody that's talking to Corey. I think there's a lot of that going on.
It sounds like Lauren. It exactly sounds like Lauren's words.
I wanted to give out a shout out to Doc because, I love Doc. She's the best. Lena, she's a big fan of yours, Corey.
I know. I love Doc. And just like I said, Maddie, I was fine with, and I didn't care if he has Lauren in there and the whatever her name is, the one that's playing him and stuff. I don't care. And there's
God loves me.
GLM, yes, but it's when they start taking control and he's letting himself be so whipped and controlled. That's the issue part.
Well, Matty is like putty in women's hands. I've noticed that about him. So
he's a big fat sweetie pie.
But the thing is, we're supposed to be. I've known him a lot longer than both of these girls put together.
He was Erica's first fling on here. Erica and Maddie were an item before Erica and Brain were an item.
Oh shoot!
Wow.
Yes.
Let us not forget.
I remember that. Yes.
Let us not forget.
Yeah.
Wow, she downgraded. Shit. Just
She
kidding. I don't know, Brain.
downgraded.
I totally don't know what's going on. I don't know those.
Oh
people,
God, you missed one of the greatest eras of all time. Brain and Erica, right when they met in that 4 months or whatever it was great.
Oh man, yeah. Now all I get is T-Bob. Thanks.
Oh God.
He's off the deep end. T-Bob's worse than he's ever been. He thinks that Elisa's in love with him. And so he's professing his love for Elisa. But when he finds out that she's not in love with him, all shit's going to hit the fan.
Lisa doesn't love anyone but herself.
I know that she loves her dog very much.
Well, that's a different story, though. But as far as humans.
Well, I don't think so. I don't think you're right, but I know that you guys.
I don't know her well enough. But what I do know from her, she seems sweet. So she's absolutely beautiful.
Shamrock, wait.
She's beautiful.
Corey also thinks that Elisa has a little crush on him too, though. That's like a thing.
Well, obviously we know that, but I don't boast about it.
Corey.
That's a given. I mean, look at her when she starts the show. She still has me in the background and her intro is the longest intro ever. She needs to cut that intro down.
No, I love it. I love it.
And I'm still in the intro. I'm still on her background. And then when she ends it, I'm still there on the.
Dude, I'm on the intro from typing from like a long time ago. Yeah. It's funny seeing me on there. It's like, hey, Lisa, it's Wheezy.
No, I mean, and when I do go into chat, I've been working Sundays now, so I mean, I don't have a chance to get on there or the after show. I'm at work.
Sorry to interrupt you, Corey. Jenny's books, when I do get a chance, Wendy doesn't have to like that. Wendy does not have to like me being up here. It's not up to her whether I'm allowed to go here or not. I love Wendy no less if I come on here.
Yes.
This is not showing an alliance to Corey. I'm not in that battle. That's not my battle. That's Corey and Wendy's battle. I've made it very well known that I do not like what Corey did to Wendy, but that's none of my business. And I've said it, and I'm not going to harp on Corey all the time. I have a good relationship with Corey. And
the thing is, the things I have did in the past, there's two things I did in the past. 2 years ago when I met her, the Kerman and Friends, when I actually fully met, I never knew who Wendy was. It was after that when I said, because all this Valentine's, and I was like, oh, she's special. I said, Wendy, would you be my Valentine that year? And then she started doing me wrong and started to lie to me about the donations that I gave to her. And I was like, okay, fine, find yourself another Valentine. That's when John Bolton came in. I was like, but I could tell that she's the type of girl or type of person that she knows what she's doing. And then I see that the type of player that she could be. Okay, I hurt her feelings. I made her cry. I apologized.
But like I said, Corey,
we became friends.
But that's what your guys.
And the last one is when Lauren came in. Let's go. Lauren, her known each 4 years, and all of a sudden, this Lauren just all of a sudden just pops in out of the blue, just out of nowhere,
right after a Howard Stern appearance.
Yeah, and then Lauren, to the point because I was doing the John Bolton thing, took my wrench away. So I was like, yeah, I would not really. I was, kind of offended by it, but I put in chat, do not donate to Wendy. The next day I got thinking about it. Shamrock was talking with me and stuff. I said, okay, I can apologize for that. I can see where I was kind of in the wrong. Yeah. I apologized. Wendy accepted the apology. I think Shamrock and some others were there, and she accepted. Then that Lauren came and kept driving the wedge.
You know what? You're so right.
Driving that wedge. It's like, I apologize. She accepted it. What is your fucking problem?
Let me say something for Corey right now. Corey, this is for you. This is true, though. You and Wendy were getting along better than I've ever seen you get along right before Lauren came into the picture. And as soon as Lauren came into the picture, you were all of a sudden resisted heavily. Not by anything that you had done. just by being Corey. In retaliation, you started being more of a Corey, and they got upset. And so it didn't start with you being a dickhead. It started with somebody not liking you from the get-go.
Yes. And then when I found out that the John Bolton thing irritated Lauren, I started
Hi,
doing more just to
Maddie.
piss her off.
Hi, Mr.
Maddie.
Matty. Look, I just want to say my piece too. I love you, Wendy, so, so much. I'm one of your biggest supporters. I'm not mad at you, but you have people on your panel that have said horrible things about me,
And
and
blocked
I'm
me.
not going to. And yeah, and blocked Wheezy and blocked me, and I didn't even talk to you about it. I didn't want to make you feel bad.
Exactly.
I'm not going to stop being your friend because you have people up there that don't like me.
Amen, sister. Preach. Now, I want to say one thing too before Corey goes on another one. I liked Maddie. Maddie, when you listen back to this, I like you. I love you. But I just know that you've got something under your skin about me, and that's the reason I said what I said.
But that's what Lauren does too. She drives wedges and she sees that Matt and I were getting along. And like I said, I know Maddie longer than Lauren and GLM put together. We were getting along. So Lauren sees that. And then she has to come and drive that wedge, drive like she did with Wendy and I. But
Yeah.
Maddie, if that's what you choose, it's not my problem. Okay, I'm
I
done.
just want to shout out Wheezy. How about that?
Oh,
I'm
thank
done.
you. Give you a shout
Shout out
too.
to Weezy. But
Shout
Maddie,
out.
I'm done. I don't have to take the abuse, and I'm fed up. Okay, dude, you disrespected me one too many times. I'm done.
He's starting a new stream in a bit. He's not going to listen to this, so he won't know the truth about how I feel, which makes me upset because he probably thinks I was talking shit about him, which I wasn't. But I will say this, Maddie, now that you are listening, you've been a rascal. And I don't know why you're being a rascal, because I still do like you, Maddie. I just don't like the rascally behavior, especially targeted at me in a way that you think, oh no, I knew you were going to see that and you think it was funny. No, there's no way you thought I was going to see that. There's hundreds of hours of streaming that you're either watching or involved in. Here, hop up. I'm not going to go through it to see when Maddie comes up. So you know what you're doing, you little bratty Maddie. That's why I sent him to Bratty Maddie. In conclusion, Bratty, I love you.
And Maddie, you can use your little your issues, whatever you got, your issues you got going on, so much as an excuse. Okay, you're going to use that so much as an excuse, and it's to a
GLM,
point
stop.
now. It's overdone. It's over redundant, Maddie.
GLM's now starting to talk shit. He can listen, and he will know that you're lying, GLM. You little brat.
Now, should we let Smokey on?
Yeah,
You
duh.
little brat.
We love Smokey.
Yeah, Smokey's.
Well, you don't speak for me.
I've never done. He's never done anything to me.
I was talking
so.
about me and my cat. Me and my
Hi,
cat.
I
Smokey.
love you, Corey. Hey, Shamrock. Hey, Weezy. What's going on? Hey, Corey.
How you doing?
How you feeling, Corey? Everything all good?
So far, so good.
Cool. Shout out to
But
your
Maddie,
new
if
lady
that's
that
the way
gave-
you want it, that's the way you want it. You're Lawrence.
I just want to say,
you're
Corey.
okay. Lawrence, your problem now, not mine. Okay.
Corey,
You
I
want
wanted to
that?
mention.
You want to? You allowed that wedge to be driven in.
Good luck,
It's
Smokey.
driven in. I'm done, Maddie.
I know, right?
Use your elbow, Smokey. Use
I
your
mean, I
elbow.
gave you a wrench out of respect. I have respect, but do I get any that respect back from you, Maddie? No.
Well, I would just like
And
to
then
say
I'm
thank you for the
backstage,
wrench.
and as soon as
Corey.
Lauren, no, I'm
Thanks
Maddie,
for the wrench,
done.
Corey. I appreciate it a lot.
It's
Thanks.
it's done.
It's my
Yeah,
first
where's
wrench
my
on YouTube.
bitch?
Corey
I'm
gave
just
me a
kidding.
wrench on YouTube. It's my first wrench on YouTube. I'm kind of a little bit starstruck that Corey would give it to me, and I'm very happy with it.
I don't know. Shamrock, type something.
I will not abuse it, Corey. I promise. And Shamrock,
You don't have to give me one. I was just joking, but okay.
Sam's the great mod.
I'll just
I would
scroll
love
up
a
and
wrench
find
as
you
well, bro.
Smokey's. He's doing work. He's making
Oh,
that paper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Make that paper.
Also, Corey, I wanted to
What?
say that I noticed that you gave the keys to that lady, like so she could be a mod in this whole area thing. The
I love
thing
you
is, I think that lady has you under mind control. She's gonna take over your channel, bro. So you gotta watch out.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Who drama?
MK Ultra shit. MK Ultra type shit. You know?
Are
Okay,
you
I'll
talking
keep
about
like you
drama,
always say.
Smoke?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, brother.
She's
He gave the
fine.
keys to this whole channel to some strange lady that I don't trust.
She's I know her. Well, I mean, I can't say
Thing
that I
is,
know her,
I
but
don't
she's
I do know who she
she's
is.
cool.
He's
And
smitten.
I am
I
smitten.
get.
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't think you missed it, Susie. I just said that. I mean, if Wendy wants to be upset with me for being at Corey's, that's perfectly fine. I still love her. I'm not mad at her, but that's not fair because she has people on her channel that don't like me and say shit about me, and I don't say anything.
And
I would
block
never
you.
get mad at her about that.
And they block you. And they blocked me from StreamYard too. And I didn't go bitching to Wendy about it because I know that'll frustrate her. And
I
she'll
have
put
yet to talk to Wendy about it.
right.
So, because I would want to upset her, so there you go.
Right, but me and you
Plus,
are taking the mature route. Like we're taking the mature route. The other route that we could have
mhm,
taken is going to be, hey Wendy,
That's
guess what?
it.
The Brutals are talking crap about me,
Yeah.
and then that's what they're doing. Let's see
yeah,
who
Yeah.
prevails.
You want me to do some of that?
yeah. And also, when Corey
Some of those
was
things?
wrong and I felt he was being mean to you, I yelled at Corey on his stream
All right.
and on voice chat and in his
Gotcha.
channel.
Corey can take it. He can dish it out, and he can take it. Some people can't take it.
So there's that too.
Corey's the second person I ever booked on the KAF show too.
Corey's not
What,
a
you
bad
booked
person.
you
He
booked me?
just
Well, that's what I'm pretending I did because I'm the one that got you on there. So I'm pretending like I booked you.
Oh, okay, yeah, he booked me. He got me on there.
just go along with it, Corey. He
Yes,
booked
no,
you.
I
Come
mean,
on,
no,
Corey,
he
you
did.
just ruined it for
Yeah,
me.
he got me on there.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Wheezy, I would never know what it is and never been on there in the first place.
No, I meant again. I meant again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, again,
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
when I
here,
made my
bro.
appearance.
I'm here, bro. You don't have to pick me up.
And Wheezy, if I do ever get a Sunday off, I might make an appearance again. But the way things are
That'd be
working
great.
out, work
That'd be great. I
Sundays.
loved your dynamic with her. You guys were very, very awkwardly amazing, and I loved every second of that moment, the silence and everything.
Yeah, you notice how her eyes were rolling, and she was just trying to think. It's like she remembers, but trying to. Oh, I don't remember.
Do you think that she's in love with you, like Bob thinks she's in love with her or him?
Well, no, I mean, I want to say in love. She's infatuated over with me.
Wow.
Oh
Elisa
my
has
God.
this weird ability to make dudes think that she's infatuated with them by ignoring them.
But the thing is, I don't think I know. You could tell when a woman is infatuated with you.
Corey, I love you, but I don't think she's infatuated with you.
Okay, well, I'll beg to differ on that, but okay. But I'm not going to
That's
go
why we can
around
agree to
boasting
disagree.
and bragging about it.
Yeah, Bob just now.
Yeah, just the thing is, I could see her as friends. We got together and met. I think I only could take her so much before I just lose myself and I have to walk away.
You met her already?
Because of her vanity. She's
you already
just so
meet her,
much
Corey,
into
or-
herself in the vanity.
Have you met her before?
No, not in real life. No.
Okay, I thought you had for some reason.
Mm-mm.
Brian's brain's always like, I've met her twice. There's nothing special.
You're special.
You know, and stuff.
Yeah, you know and stuff.
Hey, you guys gotta stop talking smack about Johnny B. That's my best friend.
I like Johnny B, but I mean, that's one of the funnest things about Corey is
I know.
me and him making fun of Johnny B. This our stupid
Shout out to
impression.
Johnny B's
B.
a national treasure. We need to protect him at all costs, whatever it takes.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not a hoarder. I'm a collector. You know, and I got all this stuff. You know, it's like I got this muffler. You know, from 1968. It's all rusted and rusted out. You know, but
I read your message, Suji.
Sushi.
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 Sorry, I have rice in my mouth. I'm sorry.
Oh, rice. And I
Rice.
call it
Okay,
vodka.
that's rice.
He's
That
drinking
makes
rice
all-
vodka.
I
Yes,
have
yes,
a-
yes.
Yeah, I have some rice in my yeah. I'm Irish, of course. I'm drunk at 4:24.
I'm so Irish. I had to stop drinking when I was 35
I
or
feel
34.
that.
34.
I was
feel
Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
that. Yeah.
I'm
we all were.
I'm Irish all the time. I'm a fucking mutt, man. My father's side, I'm half German. My mother's side, Norwegian, Irish, and Scottish.
I'm 100% Native American. Not a lot of people know that.
Well, I'm 1/4. I'm
Oh,
one
nice.
0.5 black, so I can say the N word.
No, you can't, Corey.
No.
Why not?
No. Because that's not how it works, Corey.
Why
not
Smokey
how
can
any of this
definitely say
works.
it. Smokey can definitely say it. You cannot say it.
No,
Word.
Smokey, he's more like a Native American or Mexican. He's more like he came
Wait,
over the
what?
Rio Grande. His forefathers, his grandparents came over the Rio Grande.
You know a lot about
My
Smokey.
ancestors came over here on the Mayflower.
No,
Oh,
that's
shit,
the thing.
Smokey's
My mother says my how my forefather, whatever, came on the Mayflower, and I was like, Mom, you know how many people came on the? You know how small the Mayflower was, and everyone claims that their ancestors and
Yeah,
all
but
that
think
came
about
from
it,
the Mayflower.
Corey. That was a long time ago, and everybody comes from everyone. So think about how many
I know,
offspring.
it's-
Think about how many offspring the people that were on the
But
Mayflower
see, and that's
actually
not
had.
offspring. My mother is actually saying my ancestor actually came from the Mayflower itself.
No, that's my point.
Like, Mom, come on.
Let's say there was 500 people on there. How many offspring do you think they have by now? Their kids, their grandkids, their cousins.
Yeah,
their
they
this
look
and
all the diseases and the sicknesses and all that, and all the deaths that happened on that
I think
voyage.
Bob was brought over on the Mayflower, and he
Well,
can't
no, Bob just inbred.
Word.
Yeah, Bob
And
just
Bob
inbred.
looks
So
like he has smallpox, right?
Well, Bob says he can't get viruses because of the Black Plague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Oh
that.
my god.
I
Bob's
mean,
wild shit.
I was
Bob
doing
thinks
John
he
Bolton.
can have all the
I'm
AIDS in
immune
the
to
world and
any
not get
diseases
AIDS.
at all. That's why I could take it up that blown at the hell.
It's literally the worst Bob impression ever. That I like it because it's its own impression. It's like a different character.
I know Corey gets it totally wrong, but it's hilarious.
It is. I
Blown
can't
out
do it.
the hell. Do the
Blown
fingers.
at the hell.
Do the butthole fingers when you say it.
Yeah, you gotta get a butthole finger.
I love that shit.
Arcade says that everybody's reptilians, that we're all reptilians, and the reptilian overlords are actually controlling us. And if you look at the back of our money, that's evident. He didn't say all of that. He just basically said reptilians.
Bob does
Bob
rap
enjoyed that.
stuff. I've heard Bob called a rap before, but I never got it. But then I saw him like looking for information on somebody on a live stream.
Chewing
and I was
his
like,
mouth.
holy shit! His nose was twitching and he kept blinking his eyes. And
Yeah, he does it. He's
that.
like a fucking watch him with his mouth, and I don't understand. I mean, I can
don't think he
understand a
has
guy
teeth.
with a beard like that.
I don't think he has
keep it
teeth.
maintained and look again. I don't understand when you have the top mustache over the bottom lip. So
I'll tell you why, Corey, because he doesn't have teeth. He's hiding the fact that he doesn't have teeth, and so that's why he's chewing his lip all the time.
They say he's like a fucking rodent.
That mustache hides the fact that he doesn't have teeth. That's why old men wear mustaches like that.
I mean, obviously, I have this all trimmed. I trim it up every time, but like I try to grow it out to a little peak every once in a while. Try to do the Vincent Price thing. I learned from my father, if you're gonna have a beard and all, keep it maintained and trim and look at like Super Tramp. Super Tramp is a good guy. He keeps his beard maintained and he always looks good.
No, I do it the opposite way.
Sexy all the time.
Yeah.
I
Mr.
just make
Sexy all the time, Mr. Sexy all
Gross
the time.
and Shaggy. Gross and Shaggy.
Oh, there's Super Tramp.
Yeah, and it's like it's okay. He's like Bill Gates. He's like Bill Gates. He's wearing a pink shirt. He's like Bill Gates. He's wearing a pink shirt, so you can trust him now. He's wearing a pink shirt.
Have you been watching Super Tramp?
Hi,
I've been watching.
Hey, Tramp.
What do you think so far, Super Tramp? What do you think about the Matty situation?
I think Matty's up to shenanigans.
You think he's being bratty, Matty?
Uh-oh.
He needs to be punished severely, like a spanking, like a public flogging.
Super Tramp, as my producer, do you think that you could get Matty on the wrap-up show next week so that we can interview him about why he hates me?
I'll work on it, buddy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'd like to give a shout out to Super Tramp for being the super producer of the KAF wrap-up. He is like none other. He's the best producer I've ever had.
Shout out to Super Tramp.
Super Tramp. Super Tramp.
GLM is going to go stream about Corky. I think she meant Corey, but I think she calls him Corky because there was a retarded.
Oh, yeah, because Baloney years ago, Baloney got that started calling me Corky.
It's from that show on TV in the 80s. There was a retarded guy named Corky.
Life goes on.
Yes, life does go on.
Da 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 da. Yeah.
Oh, doesn't flip.
It was probably just a typo. She probably meant Corey.
No, I met Corky.
I know.
It's not the first time I got that. It's like when people tack my background in my bed and the sheets and the lava lamps and the humidifier and my calendar because they got nothing else to go on. They know they can't attack me, so they have to attack my background. Like
That's why Bob says I'm gay, because he's really got nothing on me, and plus he wants to see my butthole.
Yeah.
He wants
Totally does.
butthole.
Yeah, he does want to see every one of us ours butthole except for Shamrock's because she's female.
He does want to see my husband's though.
Oh,
He
yeah,
does
I do. I
wanna-
actually, I want to see your butt husband. Super Tramp too
Whoa.
wants to see your husband's butthole. I mean,
Corey.
the hell.
It's not blown out. Trust me. I would know. I've been with him 19 years. If that bitch was blown out, I'd know.
Corey, you should stream during the day more so that I can come on. I'm always sleeping by the time you stream.
Yeah, I have
Well,
been
it's
too.
a day off, so
I go to sleep at 7 p.m., Corey. Keep that in mind when you stream, please.
okay. Well, tomorrow, God, it's weird.
What time is it where
Tomorrow's
you are?
Freight
Or-
day. They have me like 12 to 5 or 12 to 6 tomorrow.
Are you
I
Pacific
was
Standard
like, I'm like,
Time?
boss, it's a freight day, and I'm the only. There's some others, but in my area where I work on freights, I actually get shit done, get freight out. So I'm like, boss, why do you have me?
Because you're an alpha male.
I thought you were a greeter, bro. You upgraded to freight. Oh yeah.
Well, I do. I do that at the same time and getting the shoplifters. So I'm multitasking all day and all night.
Oh,
Do you ever beat up the shoplifters a little extra than you're supposed to?
Not beat them up. I wait until the area. Of course, you have to let them when you see them put it in and walk out the doors. I wait until the area where there's no cameras, because I know the areas where there's the cameras or not. And if it's too, I mean, I will shove them against the wall or the window or whatever.
Do you
stuff
do you take them by
grab
the
the liquor and
Corey? You know how I imagine it. I imagine you taking the bottom of the shirt right below their chin and twisting it, and then like lifting them up a little bit and say, "Listen here, buddy. If you ever steal from this place again, I'll give you a knuckle sandwich."
okay, are you talking about like hockey form? You take the shirt over the head? Or are you talking about
No. Just like the old school
wedgie?
way, like when you're a little kid and you twist their shirt right under by their neck, and then you kind of lift them up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, that already touched.
And then you call them like Buster or something like that, or Buddy.
Buster.
That's me all the way.
But Corey,
What's your
when I was
Buster?
when I first got a job, and I'm pretty old, so when I first started working, it was literally okay to beat the shit out of shoplifters. And when I was like, my first job ever was at a grocery store, and I was the cart getter at first, right? And then immediately I became the checker. But you can't, when you're the cart getter, you can chase after him, but when you're the checker, you can't, because you have to stay in your line. Well, there's this one guy that I worked with, and literally everybody that ever stole from him would get like broken teeth out of their mouth, fucking black eyes and shit. And the cops would just like, oh, well, they deserved it. They were shoplifting, and then just take the shoplifter to jail. That's how
That stuff is not allowed anymore. That's why I wait to get into the areas where there's no cameras.
Yeah, I'm glad it's
And
not like that
if
anymore.
there is the cameras, learning martial arts and Jeet Kune Do and stuff, you keep at least arm lengths away, so that if they're going to try something, you see it coming before. But it's just. But if it's in the camera area, I make sure that I'm the one that's protected. So if it came down to it's.
Do you work at Target?
Huh?
Do you work at Target?
Yeah.
Yeah, I work at
Everybody
Target.
jokes like that.
I work at Target.
That's the way the rich people pronounce it.
Speaking of Target, I have to go.
Target.
I'll be right back. I gotta refresh my drink, and I gotta go take it done, Lauren.
Okay, Shamrock will host while you're gone.
Shout out to Shamrock being the greatest host.
Thank you, Shamrock, for taking over as host.
Yeah, thank you, Shamrock.
Uh-oh.
Shamrock is now quiet.
You want to take over as host?
Super Tramp.
Yeah,
Are you allowed to talk to us, or you have to be quiet?
I'm allowed to talk.
What's up with those
Yo,
brats?
what up, Super Tramp?
Are those brats
I've been
gone?
saying hi to you since you got on this panel. You haven't talked to me. Are you ignoring me, Super Tramp?
Hi, Smokey. I can't see you in the little corner of my. I couldn't read your name.
Oh, gotcha. No doubt.
You're like this. You're like that big on my phone right now, and my glasses are not doing me any favors.
Word.
I love you still. Don't worry.
Cool. Hell yeah. I thought just as long as we ain't got beef, bro, I don't want you coming after me with your
Oh,
mafia.
hell no. No beef with you whatsoever.
Oh yeah. Cool,
Gary,
cool.
Super Champ had beef with you.
Yo, sorry I've been missing your streams, bro. I will check you up. Don't worry.
I missed you in my Lego stream on last week or this week.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't. I can't remember who was on there. I was watching for a little while.
You were fucking around with Foxman Sean guy, weren't you?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly
I had to
what it
leave
was,
that
yo.
stream because Joe Walsh just bugs me. I don't like it when he picks on other people. He can pick on me, that's fine. But when he starts picking on people and calling them retarded and stuff, I'm not into it.
Yeah.
Oh,
He really brought that stream down, didn't he?
Oh yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I just left because I like it. I can handle Joe Walsh and I can appreciate him for what he is, but when he's in that mean mood where nothing you say can turn him around and he's just mean and be like, "You're a fucking retard, you fucking," it's like that's cute for like 7 seconds and then it becomes unwatchable.
Yep. I agree.
But you're so nice that I don't see you ever like kicking anybody out, and I appreciate that about
when you
Yeah.
grab them.
But off.
These
That's
are 18.
Smokey, you at work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah.
Exactly.
Gotta make that money.
Oh, word. How's it going over there?
It's going pretty good.
Gotta get that, bro. Cool. And these are some things. Small. All right.
Smokey, what do you do?
Give me 1 second. I'll
Okay.
get right back.
Supertramp, are those brats gone?
No.
Uh-oh.
No. We thought they were, and then I caught them this morning. I was out cleaning up the parking lot and saw the chick coming out of the apartment.
That's not good.
Not supposed to have.
Uh-oh. Boss man's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, it is.
My cat won't leave
So
me
what do you
alone.
want?
I want to roll a joint, and my
Like,
cat
what do you
won't
want?
let me. He wants to play instead. And so
Oh, you want me to fill for you? Yeah. All right, yeah. I just managed the
Caleb, yes,
warehouse.
he did. I'm going to answer for Supertramp. He did indeed finish building his Lego typewriter, and it looks really cool.
Thank you.
And he's about to finish his Vespa this week, I think, sometime.
I hope to, yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to go live again next week, actually.
Oh, okay.
Because what's tonight, Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to drag it out a little bit.
Right. You should do it on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
Wait, you want the? All right, cool.
That's what I told Sam Bell. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I got the other one.
That's who Joe was fucking with that pissed me
But
off.
now you know where to get it.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't like that because you can tell that
Same
Sam's not
spot where
agree
you
with it.
grabbed it. So I grabbed it. Yeah. Or anywhere on the side over there. Sorry to interrupt. I should be muted. I apologize for being rude.
That's okay.
All right. So yeah, I just managed the warehouse.
Oh, nice.
So I was like showing this dude like where to get what he needed from and stuff like that. You know?
Nice. Is it a drug warehouse?
Yeah, it's like a cocaine lab.
Right.
Hey, how you doing?
Like,
Yeah.
you out of here?
I think so. Ain't nothing else to do here.
I hear you.
Man, Corey's taking a long Lauren.
Well, that's because he probably ate a lot of inappropriate food.
Maybe he doesn't have a blown out butthole.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto. I just said that because somebody overheard me saying like cocaine lab, so I said Grand Theft Auto.
Oh.
That was funny. But yeah, I just it's a warehouse, like basically like a lab warehouse, you know,
Nice.
medical supplies. It's mad chill, like I just chill, but fucking it gets boring, so I do like kind of do some stuff around here, like get hands on, you know. Like that kid asked me where to find that stuff, and I just ended up grabbing it from him and bring it. Trade
Yeah,
on
I
for
know,
next time.
I know that feeling. I used to manage a
Did you do
dispensary.
some embalmings? Oh, nice.
Well, it
I could
wasn't
see
that.
you doing that, honestly.
Well, it was boring as fuck because basically I just had people that did everything I needed them to do, and I was only in charge of like ordering and distribution and stuff like that. And so you get your job done
Yeah.
within 2 hours, and then basically you're babysitting.
Hell yeah. But I bet you get people that ask you a bunch of questions like, yo, I just started. Let me know what's good for me. I feel like this. I feel like that. What should I get? Right?
Yeah, but
Hey, Ronan. What's
what
up?
I always did was I have like really knowledgeable bed tenders, and then you don't have to worry about any of that.
If I
Oh,
could say
okay.
one thing why it's in thought right now before I forget, and I'll end it after this. On this Maddie thing, Maddie, if I may ask, did I ever, and it goes to the rest of you people, Maddie, did I ever give you an ultimatum to who to choose from between Lauren and I and what's going on? No, I like if you want to be friends with Lauren, I had no issues with that now, did I? I said, okay, be friends with you. Want her in your cast? Fine, I respect that. Did I ever give you an ultimatum to choose between whatever's going on? Like Lauren gave you the ultimatum to choose. You either do this or because you're that controlled. But did I ever give you an ultimatum like Lauren and GLM? No. You can be friends with whatever you want, but I never gave you no ultimatum. But you made your choice. It's
Well,
done with now.
Super Tramp can be whoever he wants, friends with whoever he wants, except
Yeah.
for Maddie. Except for Maddie. I won't
Yeah.
allow that anymore. Just
I mean, you guys hang out with Wendy's and stuff. Fine, okay, good. I'm glad. I mean, I'm not gonna say, well, you can't be here in there.
Corey, let's not pretend you don't love Wendy still.
I still enjoy her in her cast, but I'm not gonna be in there to take the abuse from Wendy because obviously Lauren already has me blocked and all that stuff anyway. So it's not worth going in there.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm back on the
I
block
can't
list.
type or anything. So
Super Tramp, did you know that I got in big trouble for being on here? Wendy sent me a message saying that if I'm gonna be on here, she can't be my friend.
No, Wendy, you can't be doing that.
I know.
well, that's okay. Now, Super Tramp, be honest. That's Lauren speaking through Wendy.
I think so too.
That's Lauren
think
speaking
so
through
too,
Wendy.
because I don't think Wendy would come up with something.
Wendy would not do that.
Wendy loves me, and I've never been mean to
And
Wendy.
she loves everybody, and she wants anyone and
Exactly.
everyone to be there. So,
I
but that's Lauren speaking through Wendy.
totally agree.
Yeah.
But then that
Like
was after
Lauren
I already came
speaking
off.
through Maddie now.
Well, I already had come off of the stream, and I came back on the stream to talk about it because I don't think it's. If she expects me to just say, "Oh, well, you say I can't go somewhere, I'm not going to do it," not going to happen. None of you can tell me where to go, when to go, why to go, or how to go. I figured that out on my own, of course,
Yep.
just like anybody else.
That's right. We're all big boys and girls.
Yes, we are.
And when he said girls, he meant you, Smokey, because you're a bitch.
Ooh, wow.
Your mother's a bitch. You're a girl.
Now, why are you still wearing a mask?
It's not on. I'm at work. We have
So
to.
I'm at work. I don't wear a mask.
Like even Starbucks,
It's
you don't
up
have
to
to.
the business. That's
Like
So I
Starbucks.
was even at the point you're supposed to wear a mask. I had it down around my neck over half the time. And
You're a
let me
fucking
get the
game.
mask to show you that what I was actually wearing.
I just triggered
This
myself.
is actually my beard.
You triggered yourself?
Yeah, now I want to go to Starbucks.
Oh. Wish I could go to Starbucks.
I just love the quad shots. They have good espresso. People will say that's not true. They're lying.
Starbucks.
Yeah, their espresso's good. Their coffee's crap. Their espresso's great.
Starbucks sucks.
You know what, Corey? I'm not going to hear it. I'm not having this. I will fucking never come here again. No. Tell Wendy.
Now,
she's not
now
on
if you want to do Seattle's best or Red Leaf, yes. Red
here.
Leaf.
Seattle's best is no Starbucks guy. It's not like I'm getting a frappuccino.
15 more minutes and I'm gone.
Well,
45. I'm gone.
Yeah, 15 more minutes and I'm free. Well, I'm not gone from here, but like gone from work. Can't wait.
Wow, Caleb. Jeff Bezos is a forward thinker. I mean, I'm not a fan of his by any means, but what he was able to do.
And I got another one with bigger holes and a tear in it so I can breathe. But if you want to go with the mask that I was wearing,
Corey, you can't breathe in the
like
other mask?
this.
That's dangerous.
So it actually has a hole in here and holes right here where I could breathe and an air vent right here. So I just roll this up.
Jeffrey.
But I would basically literally it was a neck warmer. I'd wear since old things I had this thing down like around my neck over half the day. Yeah, it's a ski mask. So that's all I wore. That's a hole here so I could breathe. Holes here. Air vent so I could get oxygen. I just rolled my neck part up and that's what I'd be wearing. Yeah, you have to wipe it down with antibacterial wipes because it gets all nasty. But literally, it's the neck warmer. Over half the day, I'd have that thing around down my neck.
CEO entrepreneur. Oh, jeez.
That way I'm not breathing chemicals and that fibers and stuff in and the cancer-causing viruses where they have those paper masks.
I'm going to make an important announcement. If I'm banned from Wendy's channel tonight, I will be going live and inviting everyone that wants to come up to talk about how it's very sad that Lauren is taking over Wendy's stream and even kicking Corey out. That's what I think.
I'll be there. I planned on casting tonight, but I'll be there. I'll just forget the cast and I'll be
Maybe
there.
we could just do a simulcast. That way more people would see it.
Yeah, we can. We could do a simulcast, yeah.
What we should do is get like 10 of people that we know and all do like a 10 times simulcast.
We should.
Corey.
I don't know how to
Corey,
do that.
listen. Corey, listen.
This is me actually saying this right now. My manager would know how to do that, but
Corey, listen. I think you should bend the knee to Wendy and Lauren and
okay.
ask for their forgiveness.
Here's one knee, there's two knees.
Smokey, that's the worst advice.
Yeah.
Once Lauren's out of the picture, Wendy will be fine. Lauren's gonna self-implode. Mark my fucking words. She won't
Lauren is gonna take care of the whole thing for Wendy.
Corey will be sitting watching the dust settle and then go over and be like, "Hey, Wendy, remember me? I didn't do you anything like you Lauren did I? No. Okay, cool. We're friends again."
Here's the dealio. After Elisa started him up in this business, and then Elisa shut him down, Wendy pulled him back into this business and brought him alive again.
Yeah, well,
Made
where
him
did
the man he
Wendy,
is today.
okay, now, where did Elisa take me down in the first place, and then she took me down the second time? She took me down. I think we'd still be in bed and making sheet music together. That was the case. But
You were riding Wendy's coattails for the past, I forget how long.
How
Very
dare
long
you?
ago.
okay. Sure.
Corey has
All right.
viewers. Look, he has viewers every time he streams.
Where's the coattails that I'm writing? Yeah, if I'm writing so much coattails, I'm calling these coattails out.
Although I do have to call Corey out. He was full of shit when he said that the KF one he was on had more viewers. It didn't. It had the same amount of viewers.
Are you talking about on StreamYard or on Spreecast?
On YouTube, on StreamYard, yeah.
Well,
said,
actually,
when
I
go on
get
the
more
show, it'll
real
have more
views.
viewers than ever because I bring.
Well,
people.
I get more real views that she got than that she actually gets. If you notice when she goes KAF on Sundays, she gets maybe like 13, 14, maybe 20 views. It's after that when the views are paid for, where she gets over like 1K or 2K.
No, this is what happens. She's casting on multiple YouTubes, and if you go to one of them, it says like 10 viewers, and if you go to the other one, it says like 65 viewers. Then if you go to the Facebook, it says this many viewers, and if you go to the Periscope, it says that many viewers, because people are watching from different places.
So how does that fit that when she has like 13 or 10 or 20 viewers on YouTube, then after it gets done streaming, then about an hour or so later she gets 1,000 or 2K?
Oh, I can't answer that.
Because they're paid
I was just
for.
talking about
Those
live
views are being paid
They're
for.
never.
They're paying.
I was just
Leaf
trying
King
to
is
say,
paying for those views.
I was just trying to say the live views are never accurate because you're looking at it from multiple platforms, and she even has 2 YouTube pages that she streams from at the same time. One of them, the Kermit and Friends one, barely anybody watches it on, and the one, the Lisa Jordana one, more people watch on that one.
Well, I got them both, and it shows the same.
No, it shows
And when
different.
you go to Lisa Jordana, it basically goes over to the KAF. But now you guys are gonna say I got both. Now I'm stalking her.
Wow, stop stalking Elisa.
I didn't want to say it. You said it, not me.
It's like might as well beat you to the punch, man. It's I mean,
We all were thinking it.
He does say that
we
she's
were all not
infatuated.
thinking it, but okay.
Smokey, did you hear when he said that she's infatuated with him?
She is infatuated with.
Who's infatuated?
Elisa is
Elisa's
infatuated
definitely
with
not
Corey.
infatuated.
Okay, then why does she have me in her background? Why does she have me in her background? Okay, no, seriously, why does she have me on the background? On the intro, I'm still there. At the ending, she still has me up on there and stuff.
He still has a
And
lot
every
of people.
time I'm in chat, you notice every time when I do go to chat, when I have a chance, she sees me. You notice how she perks up. She does. Watch her. Sometimes next time, if I get a chance, I'm on chat.
You want to see her perk
Sunday,
up?
if I'm at work, I get a chance on my phone, and if I say a little something, watch her just she'll perk up. Her eyes will light up. She's like, "Oh, it's Corey." And last time when I made my appearance on camera, you notice how she perked up, but then we had the awkward silence, and she's trying to put on the act like she doesn't remember any of that, but she does.
You know what I noticed? I noticed that she basically did you a favor that day. She could have really embarrassed you, like crushed your feelings, probably even made you cry, but she was just like she took the high road, bro, and just gave you the silent treatment, half and half, you know?
That's what you got from? No, because I put the stomp hole in her. I put the mud steps in the tracks, and she's like, her feet are stuck in the mud right now.
Because it's true, Corey. Every
she
time
was trying to
like,
figure out,
you,
like, how do I
what
get
do you
myself
mean,
out
Corey?
of this?
I don't remember that, Corey. Because your point of view and your memory is always different than how it really happened.
That's why my point of view and my memory
it,
always sticks to the T.
every
It
time
never
he tells
changes.
a story is never how it is. I swear to God it.
Name a story that I've said that changed storyline.
All right, for instance, right? He could be up here with a female and he tries to get with her and she disses him. And then the next day he'll tell you, oh yeah, guess what? You know she was fucking trying to get with me and I had to diss her and tell her, hell no, fuck that. Meanwhile, it was the whole other way around. That's the type. I'm not saying that's an exact story. That's not an exact example of what happened in the past, but that's an example of how you handle business when it comes to reenacting or re-explaining.
Okay, do you guys speak Smokey? Can you guys interpret that for me? Because that made no sense.
Did you understand me, Weezy?
Saying that your version of things is always skewed to your perspective and it's always benefiting you, even that reality is usually different. He says that if we all watched a car wreck, you would explain it drastically different.
Okay, Smokey, name one story that I've said that's ever changed the track on, where the train is changed the tracks. Name one story that I mentioned or I've talked about or I speak of stuff over and over. Name one that is actually where it's different or change the tracks on it, because I don't. I stick to the same thing. It never changes top. It never changes because what I say is true. Yeah, that's what I thought exactly. Hey, dumpster dick.
Well, anyone that remembers you on Cap,
Mumbles.
could see that on Cap you were not a good member of the team. You know, like basically they had to get rid of the weakest link, and that was you, Corey.
Oh, I think
Okay,
Corey
well,
left.
that hurts my feelings. But how come I'm so much in demand?
Corey left the show. Nobody kicked him off.
I left, Smokey. I left on my own accord.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he was crying because she was asking him what's up with him. Why are you late? So he cried about that. Like, well, owner of a show that expects you to be there on time and has no right to ask you what the hell's going on with you when you're not showing up when you're supposed to.
Here we
So,
go.
Smokey, so you're making it up as you go along. So when did this or where did this happen?
Well, this is your complaint, right? You're saying,
Exactly.
I remember you talking how you didn't even care about me. Oh, all you want to know is like why I didn't show up to your show. You didn't
Yeah,
ask me
because
how I was
there's
doing.
times when I had to
Was
work.
I okay?
Smokey, there's times I had to work, and I text her the night before. I talked to her on the phone the night before. Says I'm not going to be there on time. I might be late because I have to go to work or I have to be at work. There's times I wasn't feeling. No, you were just up late partying and doing this. So what if I fucking was? You're not my fucking wife or girlfriend. You don't tell me what to do, what I do, and I could get up when I want to, and I'll join when I want to. You don't say I have to be there. Fucking then there's times I wasn't feeling good. I actually got a cold or a flu and stuff, and I never made it. I told her ahead of time, but she won't relate that part. She'll just put it
you won't.
It's just like was disrespect to her. So it's like, it's not like, you were late, and then she'll put you backstage, and you're like, I told you I wasn't feeling well. But no concern about how are you doing? Are you feeling better? And how's your, it's nothing about concern about you. It's just, you were late. It's about me, and my show. You were late. That's like, I got to the point, fuck you. I'm done. I have all this respect for you for the second time. Okay, the first time, shame on you. The second time, shame on me. Why should I let out for the fucking third time?
All right, now you're gonna quote George Bush on us.
So.
There's
now
a question
you're gonna
from
quote
the chat.
George Bush on us.
Question from the chat from Susie Q. Smokey, why are you wearing a mask? Our mask man.
Yeah, why are you wearing a fucking mask?
Oh, I'll tell you why, guys. The thing is, right now the mask mandate is over. However, it's up to the business owners if they want to continue to have their staff wearing the mask, and this business owner can.
Bullshit.
Can I guess who they voted for?
Yeah, you can probably guess. I can too.
Yeah, you voted for Brandon.
Not me.
Yeah, you did. You voted for Brandon.
You know I'm orange on the inside.
Are you gonna smoke weed when you get home, Smokey?
Maybe not.
Wait, you're off of work right now?
Yeah,
you're just getting off of work right now?
I don't smoke weed on the weekdays, guys.
Okay, I gotta ask, Smokey. Okay, we see you as this place of business of work, but you're the only one that we see around. We hear no coworkers, no noise.
I heard a coworker
in the background.
I heard a customer maybe here.
Yeah, we hear no customers.
No, I did. I heard a coworker and a customer.
I didn't.
No, we don't get customers. It was all coworkers.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy you said cocaine in front of them?
Oh, he was what do you call it? Another employee. Like that dude actually works in like one of the labs, and he was like coming over here like throw some like wires and shit into the fucking dumpster, and he couldn't figure out like how to open the gate and all that. And then and he like peeked his head out. I said, I was like a little cocaine laboratory, and then he just peeked his head out. It was too funny.
I was gonna say your place of business sucks, Smokey. Where there's no coworkers or nothing around. It's just you and cold white brick walls
and a mask.
Yo, good night. All right.
Why you still have the mask on?
I'm done, and this thing goes into the garbage every day. I switch these up like 3 times a day, bro.
You could have put one of these things and just wash them.
True. They probably thought you were down with the Taliban when you was wearing that.
It's a warehouse,
Word.
Corey. I mean, if it's a warehouse, Susie, how come we hear no machinery or any activity or anything in the background? There's nothing going on in the background. It's just silence, silence, and silence.
Oh, I don't know if you know this, but the iPhone now has this feature where it what do you call it? It lets
Oh, the Supertramp, I got a good deal to get an upgrade on my phone system.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I can get a new phone.
Yes, I get a
New phone like with like 3 cameras,
new
which
phone
I don't
like
need
with
no
like
3 cameras. It's like 1,099.99. That's so basically a $2,000 phone. I can get a tablet and a watch just for a little over $200. You all have to just pay the activation fee and the taxes, and I can get a new phone, a watch, and a tablet. That's actually a pretty good deal for a little
damn.
over $200. But the
At
thing
that
is,
price, you could buy one for me
I gotta
too,
wait till
bro.
I get my taxes now to afford that.
Where the hell did Weezy go?
I don't know, but yeah, I'm through T-Mobile because it was last Friday because Fridays I've been working like 10 to 6, 10 to 7, or 12 to whatever, but I got off at 6 and I went into T-Mobile and asked what type of update, and I was like, that's actually a pretty good deal, but now I just gotta wait for my taxes to afford that. But it's slightly
I'm gonna
over 200
refresh.
just to pay the activation fees on those and taxes on it.
I'll be right back. Right back.
So get a new phone, a tablet, and a watch. Which I can understand the activation fee and taxes, but you think that, yeah, but that's actually a pretty good deal with the $2,000 phone, and you know what tablets are, and the watches are like 200 or more, and I'm sorry, Supertramp, the guy that was helping me out, he reminded me of a black version of you, and he's like so cool and awesome.
Oh yeah.
He is, yeah.
Well. How long are you gonna run your stream? Are you working tonight?
No, I got today off.
Yay.
Yeah, I already had my shower this morning and my follow-up doctor's appointment with my diabetes this morning, so I got rest of the afternoon free.
Nice.
So I'm thinking, should I toke up a little bit? I hate to do it this early. I prefer night toking, but
This is a perfect time, Corey.
and you're like Bill Gates. It's okay. You're Bill Gates. You're wearing a pink shirt, so we can trust you. You know, because Bill Gates wears a pink sweater, and my coworkers, you know, everything they wear a pink sweater, so you can trust me. Even though I want to kill you off and decrease the population, take the shots. It's okay. I'm wearing a pink sweater. You can trust me because you're wearing a pink shirt.
I'll be.
And by the way, I'm wearing a pink shirt. It's okay.
I am. I'll be token up here in about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I got the lighter at hand. I'm just toying with it. No, the insulin is all going to stay the same. I did say on the Lancet, the long lasting, because suppose I was taking 20 units of insulin, but I noticed for me that was a little too much, so I downgraded it. And they give me the 3rd degree. I should not adjust anything without consulting them, which I can understand. But being a caretaker for my father all that time, and he was a diabetic, and we had to adjust his insulin the way he was feeling up and downs and stuff. So I think I kind of know how to handle the ups and downs and adjust the insulin, but I'm listening to the doctors, and I'm gonna go with their say so is how to do it.
Yeah.
But right now we're just gonna stay where it is, where it's at. Like I think the Lancet, the long lasting 6 or 8 units at night, and in the morning if I need something. And the way it's balanced out in the morning, I really don't need the short lasting insulin. It's more toward the afternoon. In afternoon, I need a little the 2 units.
What's going
And
on
then
that
toward,
you're so fucked up?
I'm sorry.
What's going on that your blood sugar is all fucked up?
Oh, I mean, I have to balance it out for myself. I mean, I was wondering why I was having these headaches and this vomiting and the shakes, uncontrollable shakes and stuff. I just thought it was migraines and stuff, but turned out, see now, since this has been 4 weeks since I've been diagnosed with diabetes. The 3 months or 4 years before that, my blood sugar has been so fucking high. It's been unbelievable. That explains why I've had these big, huge, like migraine headaches, and I've been just throwing up. And it's seriously uncontrollable shakes. I mean, I try to hold my hand straight, but I can't. It's uncontrollable. It's just, and I was like, I couldn't even hardly. I've been calling in sick a lot, but it turns out it was because of obviously I got diabetes. So I mean, but if it gets too high and stuff, but I'm I'm getting it worked out now. I got it pretty well balanced. I can pretty much control over it for right now. Is that
It's a Shishibo.
is that like one of those paper thingies where you go like this? Remember those paper thingies and you would do it like this and
It turns into different shapes and objects.
so it's like one of remember when in grade school we had those paper thingies where you go like this and have the words and the numbers and
Yeah, it's not one of those.
so it's like a GoBot or a transformer of
It makes 72 different shapes.
okay, what's the thing I'm thinking?
It's just a fidget cube.
Yeah,
So-
like a Rubik's Cube.
Board, yeah.
Like a Rubik's Cube, or what was that movie with Pin Face in it?
Oh, yeah.
Shit, I can't think of it.
Pinhead.
Yeah, Pinhead. Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. Yeah.
So it's like a Hellraiser thingy, but it could transforms like a Rubik's Cube, but
Well,
not.
L.
Which reminds me, I need to check my blood sugar. I'm supposed to check it at 12 and I'm past due. So I'll be right back. Okay. All's fine. It's right where it should be. So I don't have to worry about taking no insulin. But it's sad how this Lauren is infiltrated, like Wendy and the simpletons like Matty. But they chose their own path, so it's not my problem. So where are you at, Super Tramp? Are you at work?
Yeah,
Kind of figured so.
I'm in the
Slow day?
Yeah. Well, the phone was ringing off the hook earlier, but now it's calmed down.
Okay, this is going to be cliche. It's going to be a very bad joke. It's forewarning, guys. This is a very bad joke. So it's a dead-end job.
It is.
I told you it was going to be bad. I'm just kind of surprised that they have me on a short day on freight day tomorrow. Which I'm not going to gripe. Freight days, I kind of prefer short days instead of the long days. So I'd rather have the longer days on the drug out days. In some respects, but Smokey is no longer here, Ash.
I can't see the chat, so.
Yeah, probably on your phone. But yeah, Ash, Smokey is no longer here. He left his place of a warehouse where he wants us to believe that he works, but he doesn't work at. And he uses someone's locker to make us think that he actually has a job.
Oh, 10 more minutes and I'm locking the building up.
Well, you should have some edibles on the way out, ready, so you can take a nip or two on the edibles before you leave. So when you get home, you're like more cool. Oh, that's right. You already live upstairs anyway.
That's right. I don't got far.
So you don't have far to go, just a few steps.
Yep.
So forget the edibles. Just get yourself upstairs. But it might help the travel up the stairs.
It might. I can't believe that lady and her kids aren't gone yet.
Are you watching them on camera?
No, I caught him walking down the steps and locking the door this morning.
Oh. Trust me. I know. I deal with the shoplifters a lot.
Beat some heads.
And I'm to the point that the corporate says you're supposed to customer service them to death. And this, and I think, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Let me deal with it in our way and stuff and deal with it. Because if this keeps going and then we're getting all of a sudden the third strike of shoplifting, but corporate tells us not to do this, but you're not supposed to do that. But then we get blamed, and then we have to have our bags checked because it's inner theft. Corporate looks like just let them take what they want, let them take what they want. But now it's inner theft. It's you employees are shoplifting. It's inner theft. Fuck you, corporate.
Fuck you, corporate.
Yeah, I'm to the point, and so most of the time we're just fucking taking the shoplifters down, and we let the more of the shoplifters away, And the more strikes we get, the more this store is going to be taken down and it's going to be taken off the market. Now we don't have a job, and now I have to find another job because corporate. What is it? And then when corporate, that's why they don't have me working other days when corporate comes visits now, because I've had it out with corporates on this bullshit. I've had it face to face with them.
Yeah.
I call them out on their bullshit. And what you gonna do? Fire me because I'm calling you out? And they can't fire you over that, right, Casper?
Right, Casper.
But yeah, they when corporate they make sure I don't work on those days. Because I'm fucking tired of the bullshit and the abuse of the employees and the rest of us. And it comes down to it. Yeah, I'm sort of to the point. I'm following the shoplifter by basically shoulder to shoulder and shoulder. He said, "Get the fuck out there, guy. Hand myself over. Get the fuck out. Never come back. You're fucking 86. If I have to, I'm getting to the point. I'm slamming them against the walls and the windows." Where are you gonna fire me because of protecting the store and the other employees and the wrongdoing, the shoplifting? Then fucking fire my ass. You're not going to, because you guys are so down on employment and stuff. I mean, it's like you're not gonna fire my ass.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Somebody's here.
All right. Oh, Ash, I had a new supervisor because I was buying my lunch and I did not clock out before I bought my lunch. Well, are you supposed to clock out before you get your lunch? And it's like, no, I get my lunch and I clock out. I said, that's why I've been doing it here. That's why most of us do it. Well, I don't know. I've been supervised and managed other places. We fire people over that. Oh, so then fire my ass. What, you're gonna dox and fire me over 1 or 2 minutes to take me out to buy my lunch? Then I clock out and go to lunch because I'm gonna take my full 30 minutes. I said, then talk to the store manager. You're gonna fire me or report me over that? Just because I'm buying my lunch and it takes 1 or 2 minutes to buy my lunch and then I clock out? Because I want to take my full 30 minutes? And then there was a line. Whether there was a line. So I'm supposed to punch out, wait in line, and then after I get through the line, my lunch is over? Hell no. Well, she rolled my ass, but after lunch she was a little more softcore and stuff because I knew she was going to talk to the assistant manager, and the assistant manager, we're cool. She's like, "What's the big deal?" So he doesn't punch out until after it gets, yeah, it's because after I went lunch, she was pretty cool with me. So yeah, I remember retail. Remember, you used to get 2 15-minute breaks and a 45-minute lunch. Now, basically, you get no breaks and 1 30-minute lunch. No breaks at all. Just you talk about fucking slave wages. Even minimum wages come up. Now, no breaks and what 30-minute lunch. Come on. Yeah, I remember back in the days, 2 15-minute breaks and a 45-minute lunch. And the 2 15-minute breaks were paid. You didn't have to clock off for those. I go back on the days when, yeah, there was 2 15-minute breaks paid and a 45-minute lunch, which obviously had to clock out, but not anymore. We're not a socialistic state at all. Not at all. those socialistic states. I've only been casted for an hour and 51 minutes. God, it seems longer than that. Is Lisa Linland still on? Let's see if Lisa Linland is still on. If Lisa is on, maybe go over to her cast. Yeah. Looks like Lisa's still on.
Wait, what fly you say? Wait, I'm gonna see.
Okay, let's put it this way. Lisa, StreamYard link.
Yep, Friday hasn't drank. That's good, flat. Why you don't tell me nothing? How about this flat? You just call me. That'll be my birthday present. Yeah. I don't need anything, honey.
Let's see if we can get over to Lisa's.
Fucking crazy. Layla, you will? Layla said she's gonna come up for my birthday. You will? Okay, Lay. Jerry said he would too, you know. We'll see. It's a streamer link. I don't know who you are. Why, you right? Fuck it.
Okay. Do you want to go over to Lisa's? Here, I'll put. Let me do this. Okay, Smokey. I was gonna go over to Lisa Linland's.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna post her YouTube link.
Also, post my
Hey,
channel
Corey,
link
I'll
so
catch you over there in a little bit.
Okay, you're gonna head over to Lisa's.
Yeah, I'll be over there probably
Okay.
in the next 15 minutes or so.
Okay,
Also,
man.
make
I'll
sure
catch
you
you
all
guys
subscribe
later.
to Discount JR
Okay.
Experience.
All right, I'll catch you
Discount
guys later. Thank you
JR.
for hanging. I'll catch you guys later tonight too, obviously. But thank you for all hanging, Smokey.
Make sure
Yeah.
you subscribe to Discount JR Experience.
Okay. All right. Bye bye. Catch you guys later. We're all going to Lisa's.
Corey.